Here are my top 10 favorite films in no particular order. Jason O'Connor, this video's going out to you. Number one. My number one favorite film or DVD is King Kong 1933. The reason I love King Kong 1933 because Ray Harryhausen was a pioneer before his time. Ray Harryhausen was the father of stop motion animatronics. Ray Harryhausen knew what he was doing. Look at his work with the Sinbad movies. Look at his work with Clash of the Titans. Look at his work in King Kong 33, Son of Kong. The list goes on and on. This fucking dude knew what he was doing, and he did it well. That's my number one favorite film, is King Kong 33. My number two favorite film would be Alien, starring Sigourney Weaver and Tom Skerritt. Alien because I love the tension buildup. I love the fact that you're not seeing what the fuck's going on. You're just hearing it. And I love the fact you're not seeing the creature that's picking off Ripley's fucking crew. You're just hearing it. And you're seeing people dying around her left and right. And you don't fucking know what's going on until the very end when you see the creature and you're like, oh snap, that's a big ass alien. And then the final battle between those two when she threw the shit out of the airlock was fucking classic. That's why Alien's my number two favorite film. My number three favorite film would be Tombstone. Kurt Russell, Sam Elliott, Val Kilmer, Bill Paxton. You gotta love them. And you gotta love the way fucking Kilmer and Russell played well off of one another. Kilmer as Holiday, Russell as Wyatt Earp. You gotta fucking just love it. And how fucking Sam Elliott was like a mentor to these guys. He was like the father figure, like the older one out of the group of youngsters. This film has it fucking on. Cowboys, Western shootouts. The battle at the OK Corral was filmed fucking awesome. Fucking great. I recommend you pick up Tombstone. Just for that alone. Those stars that I named, just for them alone, I recommend you watch fucking Tombstone. My number three favorite film and number four is Young Guns and Young Guns 2. You gotta love fucking Emilio Estevez, Kiefer Sutherland, Lou Diamond Phillips. Charlie Sheen was in the first. And they returned. Emilio Estevez, Lou Diamond Phillips, and Kiefer Sutherland returned for the second. And fucking, what's that guy's fucking name that did Afraid of the Christian Slater. You gotta fucking love Christian Slater in fucking Young Guns 2. This dude had it fucking on. This movie had it fucking on. Action, suspense, shootings, fucking western draws and shit. These films were the fucking shit back in the day. And they still hold up well fucking today. I recommend you pick up and you watch Young Guns and Young Guns 2. That's my third and fourth pick for my top 10 favorite films. My fifth and sixth favorite picks would be the original TMNT and the original TMNT 2. The original TMNT because they made a kids film dark back when it wasn't okay to have kids films that were dark. They pushed the limits and they won. They succeeded. You watch this film and you have this badass fucking ninja kidnapping kids off the fucking street and fucking fucking robbing people and whatever. What more do you need? You got four badass turtles whooping their ass and kicking ass and taking names. What else do you fucking want in a film? I mean, seriously. What else? And like I said, I recommend you pick that up too, TMNT. Now, TMNT 2 went a little bit on the lighthearted side for the simple fact they didn't use weapons. But you gotta love Tokka and Rahzar. You do. You gotta love Tokka and Rahzar. You gotta fucking love the Super Shredder. You gotta love Tatsu getting his ass whipped by the turtles. I mean, you just gotta love the whole thing. Ninja Rap was born with Vanilla Ice. You know, you gotta fucking love all of that. If you don't, I don't know what rock you're living under. TMNT 2 is my 6th pick on my top 10 favorite, and it's fucking worth it. My 7th and 8th would be the original X-Men and X2. I love Patrick Stewart as Professor Xavier, Hugh Jackman, Halle Berry, Rebecca Romijn, you name it. They were all in the fucking X-Men films and in X-Men 2. These films kicked ass. My favorite fight in X-Men was Wolverine versus Sabretooth. I'm sure plenty of you out there got your own. That was my favorite fight in X-Men. X2, well, you gotta love when Wolverine throws down with Weapon X 23. You gotta fucking love that. Yeah, I highly recommend you pick up X-Men X2. Those are my 7th and 8th picks. My 9th and 10th picks as my favorite films. Without a shadow of a doubt, I would have to say Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2 because I got a soft spot for Bruce Campbell. I love Bruce Campbell films. I love the way fucking Bruce Campbell played Ash in those films. I would love to see a continuation of the films. And I'm not talking about that fucking shitty ass remake of the fucking Evil Dead films. That fucking reeked. And it reeked like shit. The remake of the Evil Dead. But that's just me. I recommend you watch the original trilogy of the Evil Dead. Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2, and Army of Darkness. You won't be disappointed. You'd love it. That's my top 10 favorites list. In no particular order. Now, my top 10 worst list. I had to think about this really long and fucking hard. Jason got me thinking. Jason O'Connor got me thinking. But my top 10 worst list, to cap it off, is going to be Jupiter Ascending. Jupiter Ascending is a visually stunning film, but that's about it. You got no substance, no story, no character development. You don't got shit in that film. Fucking worst piece of shit that you're ever gonna see. Don't even waste your time watching it. And if you do, just make it a filler film. Something you want to fucking listen to as ambient noise in the background when you're cleaning or something. But yeah, that's my number one worst film, is Jupiter Ascending. Number 2 worst film is Fantastic Four 2015. Now, Fantastic Four 2015, to be fair, they took a risk and they lost. It was a case of too many cooks in Fox's kitchen. So they couldn't help that. And the fact that Miles Teller and the rest of the crew didn't want to be there because shooting got so bad should tell you something. That the film fucking sucks. Now, it has fans. People saying, oh, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, but those people don't understand why so many fucking people hate Fantastic Four 2015. They really don't. But that's okay. They have a right to their opinion. But that's my second pick as one of the worst films out there. Fantastic Four 2015. As y'all probably know, my third pick is going to be Jem and the Holograms. Me just saying that name, that should be enough said. Jem and the Holograms was a fucking piece of trash. And I can't believe they got Molly Ringwald to star in that film. That film was fucking Hannah Montana from start to finish. That film fucking sucked. That's a film I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Well, that's my third pick for a worst film. Fucking Jem and the Holograms. The fourth pick, I'd have to say, and I know some people are going to disagree with me, and that's fine, is The Conjuring. The reason The Conjuring comes in fourth, because I personally might not like the fucking film. I hate the Warrens because they're nothing but fucking liars and fakes. And they rig shit to make the story more interesting. But I know that there's fans out there, and that's fine, that people like The Conjuring. But that's my fourth worst film out there. The fucking Conjuring. That comes in at number 4. Number 5 is kind of a hard pick for me. Number 5, if I have to fucking say, is Warcraft. Warcraft was fucking boring. Fucking stupid. It sucked. Warcraft was the fucking worst film ever. Warcraft dupes you into thinking it's something good, when in reality it's fucking bad. Warcraft ain't something that you should watch, and if you are gonna watch it, be prepared to be bored to tears till the action starts, because there's not a lot of action. And when the action does happen, it's too few and far between for you to fucking care about the movie. My opinion, though, and that's my 5th worst pick, is fucking Warcraft. My number 6, Snowden. Now, I know Snowden's getting good reviews. People like it. And that's great. That's fine. You like Snowden? More power to you. I hated Snowden because it starts off strong. It's interesting seeing Edward Snowden rise up, climb the corporate ladder in the fucking CIA and everything else that he was doing. But once those parts happen, it just fucking free fall in love to the fucking ground, and it crashes and burns. It gets fucking tedious and boring and repetitive like nobody's fucking business. That film fucking sucked. Snowden. Once the interesting shit happens, it just fucking becomes stale and stagnant and a fucking crash and burn film. That's my number 6 pick, is fucking Snowden. My number 7 pick for worst film ever, if I have to fucking choose, which I know I do, my number 7th pick, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I can't find it right now, is fucking Legend of Hercules. Kellyan Lutz. Kellyan Lutz fucking reeks of terribleness. This dude cannot act to save the life out of him. If it was his life and he had to fucking act to save it, he couldn't pull it off. Kellyan Lutz could not pull it off. The dude sucks. That's why Legend of Hercules is at number 7. And Scott Adkins could do so much better than starring in that film. But no, he chose to be the fucking knockoff villain of every fucking film that you've ever seen. If you've ever seen a film, that's the fucking character Scott Adkins chose to play for fucking Legend of Hercules. The dude sucked in the film, and the film was bad. Great fights when they happened and when they were interesting. The rest was shit. A fucking shitty ass story. But that's my number 7. Legend of Hercules. I don't want to harp too much on it because I don't want to fucking bore you. My number 8 worst film, in my opinion, I would have to say, if I have to choose, my number 7 worst film would be, and I'm thinking about this long and hard, my number 7 worst film would have to be fucking, this is gonna be tough. My number 7 worst film would have to fucking be Joe Dirt 2. Joe Dirt 2 is a piece of shit film. It's bad. Real fucking bad. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So that's my number 8 or 7 worst film. My number 8 worst film is Mario Brothers. My number 9 would be Masters of the Universe. And my number 10 would be King of Fighters. Mario Brothers because I like the film, I own it, but it's stupid funny. It's not something that you're gonna watch all the time, and not something you're gonna really be engaged in. Masters of the Universe because same thing. You'll watch it, you'll get a chuckle, you'll feel nostalgia, and it's gonna be stupid funny to you. But after that, you're gonna be like, eh. King of Fighters because that is the worst piece of shit that anyone can make, and any fucking marketing genius can think is fucking great. King of Fighters. And, I'm going to throw in a bonus. An 11th. My 11th pick would be Double Dragon. Double Dragon, I'm sorry. I like it for nostalgia factor, but that's about it. The film is shit. But that's me. That's my number 11th pick would be Double Dragon. Well, this has been my top 10 best, my top 10 worst. Jason O'Connor, hopefully you like this. This is for you, and this is for all my fans who are loyal. Angry Reviewer, and I'm fucking out. No.